Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Building Spaceball City in LEGO Worlds. I'm Dark Helmet Cat 67. This is Mike, if you guys remember. Mike says hi. Mike is dressed up as a bat monster. So, I did some work off camera in Monster Town. I wanted to get it the whole thing done because tomorrow's Halloween, so and I'm actually gonna tour of what I put in Monster Town. You know, what I kept and what I changed. So happy Halloween, everyone. So here we are in the Monster Town that we made. And as you look at it, oh, everything looks so spooky now. So as you walk into the front gate, we have a jack-o'-lantern right here. We worked on Monster Town in the last episode, and we built a giant moon. Let's actually go into build mode. Change to a small plate right here. Let's go into build view. That way I can show you guys the monster moon. So here's the monster moon that we made. We made it using the pumpkin because I couldn't find any other brick builds in the Monster Town biome except for the pumpkin. The pumpkin is the only one with the spooky looking face. That's the closest one we can get, so I decided to use that one as our monster moon in Monster Town, like the monster moon that you would see in the biome. So let's get out of build mode. Let's go into Mike's point of view. So as you walk down this way, we have a couple of monster graveyards. Like, this is a graveyard right here with the gravestones and everything. And ooh, why is that there? Well, let's remove that because it's blocking the gate and people want to get in. And I believe this is a monster garden. So, you can tell by the flowers and plants. Ooh, and even those vines. I love those. I love the vines. Makes it look like that they're overgrown. And right over here is a haunted house right here. That was from the showcase. Right over here is the let's go into third person right here. Right here is the cemetery. I changed the color of it so that way, because this is just for decorations. We're gonna build another cemetery in the city somewhere. Yeah, we will, and we'll leave it as the original color. I think the original color I have it saved was red, dark red, maroon style red. So as you would walk in here, you can see all the gravestones. Some of these are some of these gravestones were custom made, like those right here. And some of these are the props, like those. And I tried to limit the amount of props I use, because props do slow the game down. And I was probably wondering if you were wondering what's causing the lag in my last two videos. I think it was too many props. Yeah, too many props slowed the game down, so. And also the characters, depending how many characters you have in your city. We don't want to add characters right now, because too many characters also does make the game slow down. So. But we'll add characters. But right now, we don't want to add characters because we want to do some building. And we don't want it to be lagging. We don't want the game to be slowing down on us, so. Let's get out of here. So that's the cemetery for decorations. Right over here, if you're probably wondering, I put in these cauldrons. You know, like magic potion cauldrons. Like the green one right here. Yeah. And I placed a few of those. I placed down multiple cauldrons of magic potions, but I changed the colors. Like that one right here. That one's a blue potion. That one's a red one. Ooh. I think that's a dark red one. And right over here is a purple potion. Be careful, Mike. Don't fall into the cauldron, or else you're gonna get hurt. Or else the potion will cause an effect on you. And this one is a purple potion. I even added a campfire right here. With the little round, little arch bricks right here. That way for the logs. That way people can actually sit down by the campfire and tell ghost stories. Or even roast marshmallows and make s'mores. S'mores with roasted marshmallows and 2 graham crackers and some chocolate syrup. No, I think they actually use actual chocolate. Unmelted chocolate. To make s'mores. That actually sounds good. I think I had a s'more before, and it was actually pretty good. It was a nice little sandwich. Anyway, on with the tour. This right here are the Monster Festival huts, and this is the bat stage. You know, that way people can sit down right over here, watch people play some music, watch the concert. Woodstock? Or Batstock? Yeah. But, and I put these food carts. Like a hot dog cart, popcorn cart, and what's this one? I think that's a sweets counter. Yeah, with donuts. There's a hot dog on there, and a bucket of popcorn. That way people can grab some food. That way they can eat some food while they're sitting down and watching the concert. Pretty good. It's like when you go to a movie theater. You want to get yourself like a snack, so that way you can have a good snack to watch when you're watching the movie. Yeah, like a bucket of popcorn, a bucket of pretzel bites, a cup of Coca-Cola or Diet Coke, or even an icy. You know, the frozen drink? Yeah, those would taste real good. It's like having a really good meal at the movie theater. Anyway, this right here is the monster playground. Notice all the swings, the little bat rides, the little roundabout, and the slide. And these right over here, these spider thingy webs, I put those bouncy spider webs to be used as like trampolines, so that way people can actually jump. People can jump. Yeah. And it's nighttime. Oh, Monster Town looks so cool at night. Oh, yeah. Even the jack-o'-lantern stands out. As the jack-o'-lantern would laugh. In his evil laugh. Almost like Plankton. Plankton's evil laugh. Plankton's evil laugh sounds like this. He does that when he comes up with an evil plan to steal the Krabby Patty formula. And we have a couple of monster plazas that people can hang out. Hang out on these benches. And have conversations while they're hanging out in Monster Town. This right over here, I added a little swamp water. Oh, hey, Skeleton Boy. What are you doing in there? What are you doing? What are you doing in the water? That water is filthy. You're gonna get sick. Or... oh wait, you're a skeleton. Okay. But that's not an actual skeleton. I think this is a... yeah, that's a skeleton guy. Oh, is he gonna go in the water? Yeah, he did. Yep, so I decided to put a little swamp pond in there. Just so that it adds a bit of pizzazz. It adds pizzazz to your designs. Scenery and other props add pizzazz to any design. Or any park. Or house. Or a restaurant. So that way it feels more private. Yeah. That way it actually feels like that you're inside the restaurant. This right over here is a haunted house. This is from the showcase. The purple one. This right over here is the fly monster statue. As you can tell by the... you can find all these great inspirational ideas for when you're building your Monster Town. You can go to the Monster Town biome and look up some inspiration there. For some great ideas, you know? This right over here is another haunted house. But only now this one is what is somewhat similar to the showcase one. But only now it's red. So now you have a red variation of this haunted house. You know, There are a couple of haunted houses in the Monster Town biome that spawn in. They spawn in various colors. But we didn't copy the rest of the other haunted houses from the biome. Like the other different color variations of a haunted house. Right over here is another haunted house. This one is the original color. This haunted house right here. It's the same one like the red one. Ooh, I even like this little detail right here about this red haunted house. I like the fact that it has a yard in there. And backyards or any other yards, they add some cool detail. Like this. So, and of course we have park benches, trash bins, recycle bins, so that way people can throw away their food scraps. And that way the park is nice and tidy. A clean park is a happy park. A clean park is a happy park. I believe they mentioned that in Roller Coaster Tycoon. There was an advertisement for Roller Coaster Tycoon way back in the olden days when Roller Coaster Tycoon, the classic Roller Coaster Tycoon by Chris Sawyer, was being released. They actually mentioned that. That was a really old commercial for Roller Coaster Tycoon. And nowadays they're developing Roller Coaster Tycoon. They're making like somewhat similar games to where you can build like your own theme park. Yeah. Which, you know, I haven't played Roller Coaster Tycoon in a while. So maybe we'll do a few videos of that game. Anyway, on with the tour. This right here, is a little chapel. You can notice all the little pews and the little altar thing for where the priest stands to read the book, to read the Bible. You know, like the readings, just like the guys would do at the church during the mass when they go up to the little altar with the microphone and read off the book. Yeah. And of course we have some spooky looking trees, some charred up bushes, you know, bushes that are already burned, and some charred up flowers, burnt flowers, like these right here. Ooh. This sure is to give people the frights. And with all these spooky looking trees, they're sure to give people the frights while they're hanging out in Monster Town. And those dead trees, yeah. So, yeah. So that's Monster Town. And I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of this. Of all this hard work. Because that was a lot of work. Look at that. From square one to square... Yeah. It's like doing something, doing it from start to finish. Yeah. And of course, I put these webs right here. Oh, I like this one because it has the spider. There's another web right there, but that one does not have the spider. So I put a couple of these webs up right here. The little spider webs. And a couple of pumpkins right over here before you enter the park. And there's a little festival sign telling you that there's a monster festival in this monster park. Oh, and these webs. Yeah. These webs do not have the spider on it. And of course no cars will be driving in there. I mean, we did use the monster plates, and if you remember from the biome, you can see the cars were driving on those monster plates. But we're using these monster plates as paths for our monster town. We should tour some of these haunted houses. Oh, I love that moon that I made. Doesn't it look scary, Mike? Oh, and this. So that's what this parking lot is for. That's why I created this parking lot right here. This is a parking lot for this holiday park. And specifically, to park your car. Because, I mean, that's what a parking lot is. That's a place where you can park your car. Before you go inside somewhere. Or enter a park or something. Yeah. So you would have to park your car in one of these parking spaces right here. We should go inside one of the haunted houses. See how they look on the inside, because we haven't torn any of the inside of the buildings. Mike, do you dare go inside that house? It's scary, but, you know, one thing we need to build? We need to build the Flying Dutchman's boat. You know, like the little flying boat where the Flying Dutchman is. You know, like the one from SpongeBob. Just like the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob. Yeah. Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman? Oh, hey, Ghost. Ooh, candy crate. I did add a few candy crates, so that way, ooh, it's dark in here. And there's no light, so... Ooh. Haunted houses look pretty scary at night. It kind of... Remember, like I said in the last video? It kind of reminds me of the Scooby-Doo cartoon. You know. And it also reminds me of Harry Potter. You know, like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter? Just like at the section of a park in Florida. I think that's Islands of Adventure. Harry Potter. With Hogwarts. Hogwarts Castle. Here, let's spin the sky. Make it daytime. Make it a little more safe. And... oh, look, we have 3 ghosts right here. Oh, look, a monster TV. Oh. What's on the TV, Mike? Let's see what's on TV. Let's see. Oh, it's a skeleton juggling pumpkins. Now that's funny. It's like, how does he do that? Skeleton juggling 3 pumpkins. Alright, let's tour another haunted house. Let's tour the purple one. I'm very curious to see what's in that one. Ooh, looks pretty scary. This one's also scary too, because this is another haunted house. Ooh, everything is monster themed. Even the couch. Uh-oh. Do you dare sit on it, Mike? There could be a monster hiding under there. Ooh, look at the kitchen too. It's totally monster themed. Do we dare open the refrigerator? I don't know. There could be a monster hiding in there. That monster could pop out of nowhere. Because they're moving. The door's moving by itself. Ooh. Ooh. When you're trying to think about, when you're trying to dare to do something and it's scary, you kind of get the goosebumps. Mike is getting the goosebumps. Cause does he dare open the refrigerator and see if there? But there could be a monster in there, and there could be a monster under the kitchen counter, and where you keep the pots and pans. So let's not do that. Ooh, even the monster. Ooh, the toilet. I love that monster toilet with the little green goo. Oh, I like that window too. Those slope bricks, they kind of look like the teeth. They look like teeth. Yeah. Yeah. Like little shingles. But let's get out of here. So that's all of Monster Town. And also, I built the pumpkin patch right here. Because people need to pick out their pumpkins and make jack-o'-lanterns out of them. And I put a little cash register right here. Because you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for your pumpkins. You can't get it for free. Yeah. You gotta pay for it. You cannot get anything for free. I mean, sometimes you can get things for free. Depending if there's a sale going on in a supermarket where you buy one get one free. So that is the whole Monster Town, and it's perfectly inside our holiday park. And it's right a bit outside of the neighborhood. Yeah, that way whenever people are living in the houses or something, especially the medieval houses, they can just walk to the park. They don't even have to take their cars. It's because it's not that far away. Now, when we have like other neighborhoods, people will have to drive their cars to get to this holiday park. Because it would be far away. A bit far away. And, oh, this right here is the Gothic Church. You guys probably seen this one before. It's the Gothic Church made by designer/gamer. Now somebody commented me and said, how do I have the Bricksburg models? I didn't copy them from the computer. I just basically followed designer/gamer's video, designing and building, and I just did the same things. Yeah. You know, because like I said, there is no crossplay with LEGO Worlds. Like, if you made a model on one platform, you can't share it. You can't share it with someone in another platform. Like, for instance, if you make a LEGO model on the computer, then you can't share it with someone on, like, Xbox or PlayStation. Right, Mike? Yeah. Maybe in the future they'll change that. They might add that feature someday where you could like make it crossplay, where you can share models no matter which platform they are on. Like we do need to get a LEGO Worlds 2 someday. We do need a sequel. Kind of like how other video games got sequels, like Star Wars Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront, when the first ever Star Wars Battlefront came out, there wasn't that much. So that's why they created a sequel. That's why there was a sequel. Because if you remember, when playing like the classic Star Wars Battlefront 1, you cannot sprint, you can't play as Jedis, and you can't change your classes while you're still alive. So that's why the sequel, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the sequel to that game, they actually added those. On one thing they did not add in LEGO Worlds is train tracks. Like for plates right here. You get all the road plates right here, but they did not include train track plates. Wouldn't it be so cool to like build like train lines or something? That way you don't have to make your own custom train tracks? That would be cool. That would be cool someday if they added like train track plates. Yeah. And wouldn't it would be also cool if we made custom vehicles and we can still drive them. That when you make a custom vehicle out of Lego bricks, you could still drive them or fly them around your world. Instead of, you get like the actual vehicles, pre-made vehicles, but it would be so cool to make our own Lego vehicles and still drive them. Like, here, let me show you one for an example of a car brick build. Where is it? Where are my cars? Or even these bumper cars right here. Like, if I place down here... Like, this is a bumper car that I made from Lego Digital Designer. You can't actually drive it. You can't drive it because it's made out of bricks. So you would have, when you're making like a bumper cars arena or ride, you have to use like actual cars that are in the game. Remember, I added this chair that your character can sit down in, and like pretend that he's driving the bumper car. But you can't actually drive it, so. But we're gonna undo that. Maybe they might add that feature where you can do that. They might add that someday. Anyway. So let's So anyway, I added all these sidewalks right here off camera, just so that we, you know, before we place down any other houses, this will give us an idea of where they should go, where the houses should go. We got these bungalows right here. But they're all festive. Those are festive bungalows. And it's not Christmas. It's not even Christmas time yet. Although we could change it around. Like get rid of all the festive lights. So that way it's not too Christmassy. But hey, I mean, it is a house. Anyway, we need to add like leisure stuff in this neighborhood. I don't know, maybe well, let's spin the sky. Make it daytime. Let's add some leisure stuff into our neighborhood. Like little parks. Where's that little park from the creator time? Oh, there it is. Small park. Where do we put that? Where should we put that? Where would that go? Not right here. I don't want to put the park right here because it's close to the church. I mean, we can have a park right here. I don't see why not. Let's bring it closer. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my sidewalk. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah, we got a little park right here, right next to the church. That way, if you arrive too early before the mass, you can actually hang out in the park. People can hang out in the park before it's time for the mass. Yeah. Okay. What else do we want to add? What other leisurable things that we want to add? Ooh, that volleyball net. You know, we need to build... We'll find a place somewhere in the neighborhood. We'll find a spot to build, like a volleyball court. We need to have courts. You know, like a tennis court, basketball court, even a volleyball court. Like beach volleyball. And we would just paint that paint that section with sand. Make it all sandy. Sandy. You know, like the squirrel from SpongeBob, Sandy. That way it would be hot. Hot in Texas. You know, funny thing is, Sandy the squirrel from SpongeBob, she's from Texas. And she even sang a song about it. Like, I wish I was back in Texas. She sang that song from her heart. It's because she really misses it. She misses Texas after she moved to Bikini Bottom with the tree dome. Yeah, I mean, that's where Sandy lives, in a tree dome, because she's a land creature. Because a squirrel is a land creature. And land creatures can't breathe underwater. Because that would be uncomfortable. So we'll find a spot somewhere in the neighborhood to build a volleyball court and other types of courts. We need to even add a pool. I'm pretty sure there is a brick build. Oh, this one. The pool party? Where would you even put that? Because I want to build a swimming pool in this neighborhood. Like a community pool. So that way the residents in the neighborhood can go swimming. Especially during the summer. The question... we do have a pool brick build right here. The pool party. But I think it's better to make our own. I think it's better if we make our own. Like, we can dig up the ground and then just put water in it. Of course we would change the walls. The walls in the pool to more bluish color, or turquoise. Yeah, you know, like the color that you would see inside of a swimming pool. A more bluish color. Let's see, what else? What other parks or other leisureal things that we want to add? A carousel? Nah. Helter Skelter? No, that's an amusement park ride. These are all amusement park rides. The Helter Skelter, the carousel, and the Ferris wheel. Ooh, how about this house? I don't think we have this house. Let's place down this house. What's this called? Country Villa. I think it would be cool right here with all the medieval houses. It would look cool. Let's put this house. How about... do we want it on the ground? Or do we want it off the ground and have it blend? Oh, let's put it on the ground. There we go. It's perfectly on the ground. I'm going to place it right there. Alright, so we just made another addition to our neighborhood by adding this house. The Country Villa. It kind of looks like a house... This is like a house that's meant to be built on water. I'm pretty sure that this is a house that's meant to be built over the water. Because... I mean... Where's... Because I think I saw some detail about it. Oh, look at that table. Because of this. You know, the life preserver and the little dock right here. Yeah, so it's meant to be built over the water. But hey, we can just... Yeah. Like a water house. But I like it without the water. It looks kind of cool without the water. I mean, it is a house. Let's see, what other houses? What other houses do we want to use? I mean, of course we can reuse some of the same houses. But just paint them in different colors. Like, we could do, the Gingerbread House. No, that one's too Christmassy. Gingerbread houses are only meant at Christmas time. So, I mean, I know it is a house. Oh yeah, the cemetery. Cemetery. We need to find a spot for that. Where do we put it? I think it would be cool if we put the cemetery... Should we put it next to the church? I mean, it could look pretty cool that way. But I'm thinking of putting the cemetery... maybe like right here. I mean, of course we're gonna make it bigger. I mean, yeah. We are making it bigger. We are gonna make this cemetery bigger. 'Cause it's gotta be. Okay. And of course we're gonna remove all this fence. Remove any of the fences that are... Oh. Am I not lined up? Oh. I'm probably not lined up. Dang it, helmet. Okay. I think we need to come in a bit further. Like that. Remember, like I said, even though it doesn't look like it's lined up, but it actually is. Yep. Yep, it was. Didn't look lined up. Didn't look like it was lined up, but it actually was. Yeah. Sometimes you do consider things about in this game. Let's just place down... I want it to overlap with the fence. Okay. Okay, and then we're just gonna get rid of all the other walls. Yeah, because we want the cemetery to continue. Oh. I'll delete that later. Because we're making this one huge cemetery. And this is the permanent one. The city cemetery. Because we need a lot of room for a lot of gravestones. Alright, just gonna delete those. Look at all those fences go. And of course, we do have to go back and delete the other red stuff because it's gonna look silly. There we go. Looks pretty nice. Okay, before we do anything else, let's spin the sky. Make it daytime, Mike. So, aren't you guys excited for Halloween? If you checked out the... Mike was a swamp monster last year. So, if you check out that video, you can see that video where Mike was a swamp monster. You know, the green monster? That was Mike's costume last year. This year, he's dressed up as a bat. Yeah. Okay, then we can just fill in the missing pieces. Oh, geez, the bricks. Is there a 2x2 masonry brick? Oh, there is. There is a 2x2 masonry brick. Oh, but it doesn't... Oh, we can't... Oh. Okay. Well, I know what to do. Oh, we could just take a green plate. A 16 by 16 plate in dark green. And let's fill this in. Ooh. The cemetery's looking pretty good. The nice city cemetery. That will give us some more room for gravestones. Save that because that's where a pathway will go. Pathway will continue. There. And now we can just fill in the path. Like this. Ooh. Do we want to put a pathway that goes straight there? Well, you know, I kind of like the idea of having 2 gates. Yeah. That way you can enter through anywhere. any side. Yeah. That's what most cemeteries have. They have those, 2 gates. Yeah, 2 gates and you can enter through either one. Yeah, I have to delete some of these because they kind of got stacked. And try to be careful not to remove any gravestones. Not these. Only the ones that are flashing. Yeah, except for those, because those are brick builds. So, let's see, where's another of those bullards? Or any Gothic fence posts? I think that's it. We'll have to fix some of this. Here, we'll put like a... I'm probably gonna put like some bricks there. Yeah, let's delete those. We don't want it to be looking kind of awkward. Yeah, we don't want this awkward looking thing. Yeah. Oh, do we want the... Yeah, we could do that. We could just... We could just leave it like that. And I'll build like bricks. We could just build in bricks. Oh dear. It's almost an hour. And yeah, I think that's about everything. Okay. All right, so now we have an official city cemetery in our Spaceball City. A permanent cemetery. And we made this one even bigger. I mean, look at it. It's just from that one brick build. I love using like I like using the same brick build and making it bigger. Like a cemetery or a park or something. Yeah. And I think that's going to have to wrap up this episode right here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment and smash that like button if you liked it. And I'll see you guys in the next video of where we build Spaceball City. So, see you then. Bye-bye. And, happy Halloween, everyone. Mike says bye. Alright, take care.